Get goes everybody, because they will continue to play Danganronpa Antebellum. Where were we? What are we supposed to do again? Yeah. Fuck, I forget. I'm really forgetful. Oopsie. That's why I keep my notes here somewhere. Nothing. Oh wait.
Shit.
Where is it? Where is it? Ziegel was looking through various kitchen cabinets and shelves, clearly looking for something, but it was unclear what.
Zeke.
What are you looking for? Salt. Any of you lot happen to know where it is? Have you checked the shakers? Duh, first place to check. But there ain't enough in there. I need more. It's almost out.
No.
Salt is kind of bad for you. Go easy on it, okay? It's literally a mineral. They're like healthy or whatever. Oh, well. Besides, I'm not even eating it, so it doesn't matter. What are you, my mom or something? I just need to know where I can get more salt outside of the shakers.
Well, now.
Well, growing up, my salt shakers always seemed to fill up on their own. Besides, I hardly entered the kitchen. That was the cook's domain. Thanks for your help, Ismini. Really? My dad always started out the kitchen, I couldn't tell you. The one here seemed to fill up on its own until about a month ago. I think the cat was doing it. No, that was me. I was filling it up. Have none of you seriously ever refilled the salt shaker? There was always salt in there. I never needed to. Well, there's some salt in the big bags in the back of the far left cupboard. Just go easy on it, okay? Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna kill myself with it. I had no idea why Ezekiel needed the salt so badly, but at least I knew where it was in case I ever needed it. But it was nice Takiko was filling it up before. I wonder what else she was doing around the prison that we hadn't noticed before. Thanks, Takiko. Truly underrated character.
I need a drink.
Is it here or is it there? Where could she be hiding them? Phil was searching through various boxes and shelves in the lab, clearly looking through Dr. Elenice's previous work, trying to find something of use.
Seriously?
Mr. Wang, what are you doing? Shit, kid, you scared me, Jesus. Sorry, we didn't mean to sneak up on you. Sorry, I just didn't expect anyone to come in here. The doctor is busy in the other room if that's what we were looking for.
Is that all?
Right, and exactly what were you doing here? Just a bit of inventory, nothing to worry about all that much. I'm just being a totally normal, upstanding member of the prison who was let out on good behavior. Just run along now, nothing to see. Sure. We all seemed a little suspicious of Fu, but he wouldn't let his eyes off us until we left, so it was unlikely we'd be able to figure out what exactly he was doing here anytime soon. Well, you could see Lyra and Dr. Elenius there. Fucking cracks. Yeah. We all seem to suddenly pause, some weird noise coming out of the shower block. That's concerning. Do you think everything's alright in there? It's probably just someone going about their business. We should give them privacy. It's rude to judge. That doesn't sound normal. Akari is right. I think there's something going on. Akari? Ismini seemed to pause, looking at me with a slightly concerned expression. Well, we can worry about that later. If someone's getting hurt in there, we should try to help out somehow. I feel uncomfortable entering in case we are just overreacting. That would just be unseemly and quite embarrassing. I think you meant to say unseemly and quite embarrassing. I imagine for whoever's involved. That was the excuse she gave, but I could see in her eyes that there was something deeper going on. Her showers had become briefer recently. It was clear the room acted as a reminder to her about what Dracula had done. You two are free to investigate. I'll just meet you in the library, alright? Alright, stay safe. You two, just get me if you need help. Ismini quickly stepped off down the hall, leaving me and Takiko by the entrance to the shower block. Let's go inside. I don't want to waste any time. Right. I said that, but my legs made no effort to move. Takiko seemed to notice my hesitation pretty quickly. Shinku. Hey, I'm here if you need me, alright? It's my job after all. I suppose it's me wasn't the only one affected. I'll be fine. Are you sure? Of course, Akari. Let's just go inside. I don't want anyone else getting hurt. Takiko nodded and the two of us entered the shower block.
It's so dark in here. The light isn't even on.
Despite the noise clearly coming from here, the room appeared to be entirely empty. We both carefully took a few steps in.
Hello? Hello? Is everything okay?
No answer.
It sounds like it's coming from the girls' section. I'll just have a look. You stay out here.
At least, what do you call that? Stay outside or something?
Alright, just let me know if you need anything.
Wrong. I mean, don't go outside the shower room. At least stay outside of the women's section. Takiko stepped forward, apprehension in her steps. She peeked her head around and let out a small gasp.
Asuka! Oh my god!
What have you done?
Hey. Hey.
Is everything okay? I'm coming over.
I walked over to see Asuka, crouched by the toilet, curled up, clearly having just thrown up. Oh.
Asuka,
Wait, you okay, no voice line? I don't know what to say. Takiko crouched down, putting a hand on Asuka's back hesitantly.
Please. Please don't do that to yourself. It's not worth it. It's never worth it. I know.
You know? Then you know.
Suki.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
You hate toilets?
I hate the taste in my mouth. I hate feeling so small. I hate...
Where did this come from?
I hate how quickly this puts me right back to when I was a kid, doing those stupid photo shoots.
Photo shoots, what?
I don't want to be small. I don't want to be weak. I don't want to have to second guess everything I eat again.
Oh, so she has that. Okay.
I just want to be the person people can rely on. I tried to be that in prison, but...
This is so weird. I don't know where this came from. Did I mess up the sequence in order for us to get here or something?
I'm so scared, Taki.
God damn it. That's... okay. Damn.
I don't want to be seen as unreasonable. Cause if I'm not helping people, who is?
I mean, it's not your responsibility to help everybody here, right?
Suki, you don't have to carry that burden alone.
Yeah, what Takiko said, still, this is so weird. Where did this come from? I think I broke a sequence or something. Maybe because I didn't talk to Dr. Elenis and Lyra first or something. I don't know. This is just so weird.
You always say that, but when you do, it always means just taking it on yourself. It's always all or nothing with you, and you're always so quiet about it. You never stand up for yourself.
Is she talking about... You're talking to Takiko, as in the real Takiko, right? Because if you say that she never stands up for herself, look where that got her. Look where her being honest and showing her true personality of her being frank and blunt got her. And nobody likes her because everybody thought, oh, she's so funny and nice. But now you're like, you never stand up for yourself. Like, what? Again, where did this come from? I don't know. Yeah, I think I missed a sequence or something. Now I'm confused.
Or when you do, it's always way too late, and it just explodes out. I don't know what I'm doing. I I don't want to make things harder for anyone here, but I don't want to betray what I think is right and wrong. I hate being this biased. I hate wanting to forgive him. I hate all of these decisions. All this pretending I don't know how miserable you are so we can just keep going the way things were. All this acting dumb. All this, she's probably just not hungry. It's just for her dare.
What? Where? Did we actually see this happen?
I just want everyone to be okay.
Are you gonna blame Smini on that? Because she does love dishing out punishments on people that are voted corrupt or whatever. I'm just saying. I don't get it. Because Asuka said that he almost immediately pulled them into a hug. Asuka seemed stunned at first, but leaned against her.
Suki. I'm so sorry.
Huh? What do you...
I've been horrible too. I just used my dare yesterday as an excuse to let everything out.
But it was a dare. What? I thought everybody understood it. Yeah, it's just a dare, bro. Don't take it personally, but yeah, whatever.
I had no idea you were hurting this much. I was so focused on myself, on constantly feeling like I'm no one's first choice, that I took it out on you.
I mean, that's the nature of your job, the field that you chose, right? What? I seem to be no longer understanding what the hell anything's happening here. I feel like I missed something.
And that wasn't fair.
And isn't Takiko voted as corrupt anyway, so she can't actually do all the things that she used to do? Especially everybody turned their back on her because, you're not the Takiko I knew before. Oh my god. And Takiko's like, yeah, because I just adjust myself to whoever's talking to me. This is the real me. Like, you guys don't like it? Well, fuck.
I'm the one that should be sorry, Taki. I had no idea how much you were hurting. I just kept shrugging it off, downplaying it. I kept telling myself you could deal with it yourself. I've been awful to you. I knew it. I knew it would hurt you if I ran off with Taka after everything I told you about him. But I did it anyway because I missed him.
Suki, I wasn't hurt because you wanted to hang out with other people. I was hurt because I knew how much he'd hurt you. I never wanted to see you be hurt. I couldn't understand why you were doing that to yourself.
Because people make their own decisions and they have to live with the consequences of what they do after that.
But in the process, I've just hurt you more, haven't I?
I can't hold it against you. I can't imagine what this last month has been like for you. Taki. No. Kiko. I'm so worried about you. I'm so worried about how distant you've been, about how much you leave on those plates. It all reminds me a lot of when I was younger. And I don't want anyone else I care about to go through the same kind of suffering I did.
Can you blame Takiko after everybody just fucking turned their back on her? Because everybody wants authenticity, everybody wants to be honest, and no more lies. And Takiko just puts herself out, the real her. Frank, blunt, no filter. And everybody's like, I don't like this new you. Go back to the old you. And Takiko's like, but god damn. No wonder she doesn't want to eat.
I hate the audience. I hate them so much. Why do they get the right to say that I'm awful when all I was trying to do was feel like I had some sort of control for once? I don't get it. I hated feeling weird out. I hated feeling hurt. I hated feeling like there was no way out. I just wanted to feel like if something happened, I wouldn't just have to take the hurt for once.
Okay.
But doing that has just gotten me hurt all over again. It's taken away everything. My career is over. My life is over. Sachi is homeless. And it's all that stupid audience's fault.
I mean, you could always come back as a VTuber. Everybody's so lenient about. Everybody's so relaxed when it comes to VTuber comebacks, right? Like, hey, aren't you the guy that got canceled before for saying some dumb shit? Wow, you're back. Nice.
But if no one here was going to care about me, if I was going to be second place to everyone, or just someone to use as a cheap replacement for a person they care more about, it's even more stupid. And I wanted the audience to like me. And it was really the only thing I had control of. My body, that is. It's the only thing I have left that's entirely mine.
God damn it, I have so much to say, but I feel like I'm coming off like a total fucking asshole if I do say what I'm thinking right now.
Everything else is commercialized. Perfectly controlled by my agency. Manufactured. Malleable based on what's needed in the moment. Or taken away from me by this stupid person. I thought if I just lost a few more pounds, if I just looked smaller, weaker, if they could see how much I was hurting, then maybe some of them would spare me some pity. Maybe some of them would care. Maybe some of them would love me. Maybe some of them would see how close I am to my breaking point.
That's a dumb strategy to use because you do realize that people get off to that kind of shit. Like, look at her falling more and more into despair. Like, yeah, how low can you go, you know? Like, people love seeing people push past their limits, or how long before they entirely break down and stuff, or maybe lose consciousness because of malnutrition.
Kiko! Oh, Kiko!
So Asuka wasn't vomiting because she wanted to lose weight as well. It's more like she got stressed out from all the thoughts in her head. Takiko being the real her. This prison, all the pressure, the people's eyes. People are watching this. Okay.
You have no idea. You don't need the approval of some stupid strangers you've never met.
True. That is actually true.
I love you so much, Kiko. I haven't connected with a friend on this level in so long. I want you to be okay. You deserve to be okay. We deserve to be okay.
But you really miss Taka, though. Even though he treated you really badly.
None of us deserve to be here.
I mean, your crimes beg to differ, but sure.
This world is cruel and hard, and maybe it's not made for people like us.
They not like us.
But we can live in spite of it all. we can make our own corner of the world where we can finally just relax and be ourselves.
Yeah, that is true, because you keep on, what do you call that? Depending on what other people have to say about you, and now you're like, fuck, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to adjust for people every goddamn time. But if you just not gave a fuck, do your own thing, then you'll see your stress levels go down. But the problem is, because you're in the entertainment industry, you're supposed to do what the people want. You're like, ah, fuck. There's no winning here, right?
And I promise, when you're able to be yourself, I won't see you as any cheap copy or fill-in for anyone. I'll just see you as you, and you'll be the most beautiful person in the world.
Don't mind me, fellas, for just watching these two emotionally connect over something, while I, as Shinku, write down stuff on my on my notebook.
I can't wait to meet you.
Whatever.
Suki.
The two leaned against each other, staying closer and holding one another like they were the last people left alive on Earth. I felt like a fool. I had no idea how much either of them had been struggling. And you keep calling Takiko Akari, you fucking asshole. I took a step back, leaving the two of them in their moment. I didn't want to make things any worse. This didn't seem like it involved me, no duh. But I realized that in part, I'd be contributing to all this. Hell, finally you fucking noticed? Even though in the previous scenes, Takiko's like, oh, god damn it, everybody's always calling me the people that they prefer instead of seeing the real me, and that's fucking annoying. Like, fuck you, Shinku. Fuck you. There's no way I could continue my dare in good faith after seeing that. I couldn't make Takiko's suffering worse. That's just what the game wanted. I waited for a little bit in the communal area in case either of them needed my help. After a while, I was quietly approached by Takiko. Is everything okay? Is Sasuga? They'll be doing better soon. I think they're just going to need a bit. I'm going to stay here with them. If that's okay, you can go meet up with this meanie. Don't worry. Are you sure? I really don't mind staying if either of you need my help. Takiko nodded slightly, her voice quiet. Alright, I trust you. But one last thing. I'm sorry, Takiko. Shinku, you're... I know, I don't care. I don't want to make you feel any worse than you currently are. That wouldn't be fair on you or Akari. Takiko looked me up and down as if she was trying to assess just how genuine I was before looking up at me with a small smile. Thank you. I should also apologize to you. Huh? I admit, I was only really following you around today because I thought I could do my dare on you, but I don't think I can now. Not to anyone. Not after my chat with Sugi, I can't do that to anyone. But Takiko, that means the truth. I know, but that's okay. My career is over if I get out of here anyway. You probably think it's deserved, but I'm just very used to trying to appeal to people who don't really care about me, and that's pretty silly to keep doing, huh? Yeah, just do your own thing. And people that have the same interests as you will naturally flock to you, you know? So let whatever they want get out about me. Let people hate me. Let's see just how shallow and narrow-minded everyone is. If that's what you're happy doing, don't let me stop you. Just take care, okay? You two stay safe. Oh, fucking motorcycle. I don't want you getting hurt. You too. I just hope Takiko isn't manipulating them. I stepped out of the shower block, leaving the two of them to each other's company. I knew deep down I was always a good person. Oh, no shit. That's understatement. But my own flaws were becoming harder to ignore. At some point, I needed to stop doing things to try to rectify past mistakes and start doing things for their own sake. But trying to fix things felt easier than living with the reality of what I'd done. I was snapped out of my thoughts almost as soon as I left. Smina quickly rushed up to me when she saw me in a panic.
You mean?
Shinku, you have to come quickly.
Hold on!
Is everything okay? No time to explain. It's Maiko. We need to help her. She's in the infirmary. Maiko, what? Just come quickly. We rushed to the infirmary as quick as we could. Oh, goddammit. Hello, neighbors, dog. We rushed to the infirmary. I noticed Maiko on one of the beds looking ashamed. Her sleeve was rolled up and there was a small plaster on it.
Dear.
Are you doing any better? Has it stopped bleeding? I think, yeah.
Maiko.
What happened? Are you okay? I'm sorry, Shishi. I know I pinky promised I wouldn't need to help. You really don't need help. I don't want to be a bother. It's nothing serious. This looks serious. Smitty seemed pretty panicked. Really, I'm fine. It was just a little scratch. You were carving a Y on your skin. What? I didn't go through with it, I swear. I didn't want it in the first place, but... Hey, it's okay. No, it's not. What the fuck are you doing? I approached her carefully and held her hand, rubbing my thumb against the top of it. I was really scared what people would think of me when my truth came out tomorrow. I was scared y'all would stop being so kind to me. I promise I won't, okay? No matter what happens, no matter how bad a secret is for you, we're not going to let you get hurt. But I'll just end up hurting others. I always do. I really tried. I really did. I really tried to do it, but I couldn't. I only got one letter deep when Ismini found me crying. I'm such a failure. Oh, why? So she was gonna carve the name Yui? Don't say that, huh? You're not a failure for doing something the game told you to do, and you're definitely not a failure for not being able to fully go through with it. I'm just glad you're okay. You really did give me a scare, my goodness. I'm just glad I patched you up when I did. Was it serious? Not really. This stuff is just touchy for me. Lazy worry when I see someone hurting themselves. I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to. Yes, you did! If you didn't really mean to, then you wouldn't be here in the first fucking place. God. I thought it'd be quick, but I don't want to see her name on me. What? I don't... Okay, whatever. For so long, she was everything to me, but... That wasn't great, was it? No shit. Wait. I based so much of my self-worth on her for so long, it wasn't fair on her. Yeah, what the hell? I think I'll always miss her, but doing this there is just going to make me seem more weird to her. Wait, what? Is your dare carving Yui's name on your wrist? Your arm? Okay, we're almost on the right track here. She was just everything I wasn't. Slim, pretty, made for TV. She could make friends way faster than I could. She never struggled with school. She seemed on a whole other level compared to me. I guess by putting her so high on a pedestal and convincing myself that I was nothing compared to her, I made her less and less of a person to me, more and more of an icon. Maybe that's why I felt so comfortable doing what I did to her. I stopped seeing her as human. Or maybe you just started seeing yourself as less human, because you were different from what you thought you were meant to be. I guess that's kind of it. I've always been a bit hopeless. I've just felt so different from everyone else. I think some people are just different, if you want my opinion. Those differences can be used to cause great harm or great good. Only you can really decide what you do with it. Nice point. Just don't harm yourself over it, please. I know recognizing your own flaws can be hard, but it's good in the long run, I promise. Once you recognize them, you can start to work on them. I don't even know where to start. How about you don't do that? That's a good start. If you guys weren't taking care of me like this, being kind, this whole thing would feel like the end of the world. I just know it. I'm sure it does, because in a sense it is. Okay, wow, that's not reassuring. You are being watched, and this is being streamed all over whoever's watching in a Red Room server or something, but you think people would pity you? They're enjoying this shit. The one thing you can do is to not give in to that. Fuck. Am I the only ones that... Whatever. Touchy subject. Apparently. It'll feel awful for a while. Yeah, absolutely will. You will loathe yourself deeply. You'll lash out at others. You'll hate yourself and isolate yourself from everyone in hopes of no one having to deal with you. This is not really helping. Why? Because you want to hear words that affirm you, that want to help you, the fluffy words that make you feel good all inside, but then after a while it just goes away because it's not really helping, is it? Fuck, I hate this kind of thing. It's so dumb and annoying. Like, but no matter how bad things get, someone will always come along one day and stretch their hand out to you, and you want to do better. It's up to you to get yourself to a point where you feel confident that you can take it without digging your nails in. Then things will start to feel better. Losing one person doesn't mean you've lost your whole world. Smia looked over to me as she said that, Michael dwelling on her words a little bit. This would be so great if we actually see a lot of Ismini and Shinku moments, but there barely is any. I'm just saying, they're friends and all that stuff. I get that. The game told me that, but we don't actually see that. I'm just saying. I can't just believe words without actually seeing it for myself. There's a difference between a goddamn written novel over a visual novel, you know. Also, in visual novels, you actually see people bond and connect over stuff. The things that we thought were actually unnecessary or quote unquote filler is actually a great way to establish the friendship and all that stuff. But what the fuck? I barely see Smina and she could actually do some friendly shit. I don't get it. Am I the only one who has a problem with this kind of writing? Also, if I'm being more blunt, it's not worth it to engage in the cat's nonsense. Everyone has already seen the worst of you with your crime reveal, I assure you. Right, I guess if they already hate me, they can't possibly hate me anymore. I just don't get why you're being so kind to me now. Why do you always need reasons for that? Why do you always need to know? Why are you always so kind to me? Why do you... Just... Because if you do what the voices in your head, if you follow the voices in your head, it'll be entertainment for the audience. Have you ever thought of that? I guess not. Think of it as an apology for how I acted before your attempt. I took it too far, I'm sorry. I made you feel awful then, and I can't do anything about that now. But I can at least give you a little help now, and move forward being more considerate, even if you are corrupt. Wait, so have you skipped your dare today? Absolutely not. Not after the humiliation of yesterday. If it makes you feel any better, I've also thought about, what? A har? Now, do you want to help us take you back to your cell, Michael, or do you want us to keep an eye on you here? If you're offering to walk me back, I'd really appreciate it, actually. If you're not busy, I need some time to think for a bit. Isn't walking while thinking a good time to think for a bit? Whatever. Sure, we can always have a look for some books later. No need, I found a myriad of books that might prove useful. Smeeney picked them up from one of the counters. It was a rather large pile of books. You found all of those that quickly? Oh my gosh, I think that's more books than I've read in my whole entire life. You underestimate my understanding of the Dewey Decimal System. It is simply unmatched. I prefer Nippon Decimal Classification. It just makes a little more sense to me, but I can't deny its roots. I like the manga section, and the bit where they sell all the plushies and trading cards. That's very nice, Michael. Anyway, we can drop these off with Alora on our way to the common room. Let's get moving. I hate when this meeting has good points. Why do you hate hearing the truth? We wandered out to... I mean, yeah. The worst person in the world has a good point. Yeah, a truth is still the truth no matter who says it. We wandered out of the infirmary. I was glad it was nothing too serious with Michael, and that Smeeney was able to help her before Michael did anything worse. But anything with Michael put me on edge after her attempt, even if it was enforced by the prison itself. I was a little apprehensive about leaving her alone for the night, but my apprehension turned to confusion as we walked out into a small conflict occurring in the hallway. Now, let's all settle down and be reasonable. We're all friends here, no?
No.
Wang, it's been 1 day since we let you out of confinement. Do you understand how bad acting out already looks for you? Hey, come on, it's hardly acting out. I was just curious and wanted a small peek. If you ask me, this stuff should be public knowledge. Public knowledge. Oh, you mean Alora's plan on getting everybody out? Floyd Varys rolled up bits of construction paper in his arms, looking over at the two girls staring him down. Is wanting to know things such a crime?
Girl, what?
You could have just asked. Going out of your way to steal the blueprints just reeks of suspicion. I'm sorry, what did he do? Kid, you can back me up here. Your talent is to do with libraries and stuff. Everyone's got a right to education, no? I hardly see how that's relevant to this. Wang, you went out of your way to steal the blueprints I'd mapped out of the prison's sewage system. I cannot see how such a thing would be useful to you unless you were planning something dangerous. It's just innocent curiosity, I assure you. You can't be that curious about where shit goes when you flush it. Well, maybe I was trying to formulate my own escape plan, The maybe doesn't really fill me with much confidence on that one. If you are interested in helping, I'd much rather you'd come to me directly than go behind my back and potentially damage my work. Doing it like this is not doing anything for my perception of you. Doc, I've been on good behavior right up until this point. Cut me some slack. Once again, you have been out of confinement for a few hours at most and already starting shit. Wait, I'm inclined to believe this isn't as bad as it looks. Why exactly do you think that? I don't mean to be rude, but I believe some of you have forgotten the current motive. Wait, right, this could be just his dare. What? No, that couldn't be the case. Fool gave us several over-exaggerated winks. Dr. Lane seemed to let out a sigh. Right, that's most likely the case. I apologize, I got ahead of myself. Don't you even sweat it, it happens to the best of us. This motive is so stupid. I know we can't say our dares, but there's so many ways around that rule it might as well not exist. I'll let this slide this time, considering the circumstances. Just please give me back the blueprints. They're all yours. Fool raised up his hands and let out the blueprints drop onto the floor, leaving us to pick them up. Dr. Elenis let out another exasperated sigh and decided them on the ground. I owe you one, Toots. The businessman then walked over to Michael, pushed away her fringe a little bit, and gave her a small kiss on the forehead. Huh? She seemed to practically short-circuit at that. Okay. You're so welcome. Before Michael could even say anything, he'd already started walking off. He really knew how to get under my skin. It's hard to believe he still acts like this at 35. He's quite the character. Something about this just doesn't quite sit right with me, though. I'll get him back to his cell for the rest of the night and have someone watch him this time. I'll let him out again tomorrow, but I'd rather him not be wandering around at night at least. Yeah, that seems sensible. Right, Alora, here are the books you asked Takahiro to get. Smeeney wandered over to her and plopped down the rather large stack of books in her arms, which seemed to throw Dr. Elenis off balance a little. She had trouble holding them all. Wow, that's quite a few. I wanted to be thorough. That I can see. I'm going to take these back to the lab. Chantal, can you pick up the blueprints and take them there too? Thank you. You're the boss. For how the two of them normally act, they seem to be working fairly well for once, albeit Lyra seemed to be primarily operating on autopilot, but at least there wasn't any major conflicts. Dr. Elenis was so hasty to get back to work she'd already disappeared down the hallway by the time Lyra leant down to pick up the blueprints. The fool had dropped on the ground. As she did, a small bottle of pills clattered out of her pocket. Shit. She went to pick them up and slipped them back in, but Smeeney beat her to it, picking the bottle up and inspecting the label, which seemed to put Lyra on edge. Hey, give that back. What is this? Just some painkillers, it's nothing. Chantal. Who on earth gave you these? I know very well you can't access any of this nonsense yourself. Hey Iz, I know you like to be harsh, but you should let her have ibuprofen if she... I promise you, these are not just painkillers, they're straight up opioids. Oh. I'd assume I'd agreed to not give her access to any of these. Are you crazy? I'd practically stop functioning. Did you want me to go cold turkey? Are you insane? I want to know who's enabling you. This is hardly healthy. Since when were you a doctor? Lyra, surely you can understand how severe this is. I'm sorry, we're in a killing game. It's not exactly the best fucking rehab center, is it? If you keep going like this, you'll die. You think I don't already know that? Lyra, can you stop so carelessly disregarding your own life for 5 minutes? Christ. Why do you even care? You don't even like me. You're just acting like you care because of your dare or whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't want anyone hurting themselves like this. That's no way to live your life. Sure, you're capricious, obnoxious, lazy, disrespectful, and have no regard for anyone, including yourself, but that does not mean you should die. No one deserves to feel small, like they have no choice, like they have no other option. That includes you. That is frustrating, how you keep running around and destroying yourself and others because you've just decided that's the way you are. It's cowardly to lie to yourself, to act like there's no other way because you're scared to change. Stop this nonsense, Lyra. You're just making excuses to stay in your misery. You keep acting like there's no way out and that you've just tricked everyone with your looks or whatever stupid lie you've made up with yourself. When the only person you've tricked is yourself. Thinking that this is some big romantic tragic way to live, when quite frankly it's just sad and pathetic. Wow, nice one, this meeting. Christ, people like you drive me crazy. Why do you care so little about yourself? It's ridiculous. Maybe that was a little harsh. Shinku, you can't handle the truth, so shut the fuck up. No. Now she's right on the money. God, jeez. I think I'm going to go. Alari's probably waiting. Hey, she didn't mean... Thank you, please don't stop doing that. Doing what? Saying it exactly as it is. And once again at that moment, Lara seemed very small as she looked at his meeting with unreadable eyes. She just seemed stunned, perhaps a little in awe. But left with the blueprints quietly, making no attempt to find his meanies or take the pills, something she said had clearly had an impact. Smeeney seemed to take a few deep breaths. It seemed multiple people had been stretching her out today. Yeah. I quietly put a hand on her shoulder and almost like clockwork, those words slipped out of my mouth just as they had with you. Hey, it's going to be okay. I know, let's just get Michael back to her cell. Sorry if I caused any extra hassle. No, what the fuck are you? No, what? Whatever. It's fine, really. His meaning gave Michael a much softer smile. For his standards, he started walking back to the cell block. Michael's hand hovered near my own on the journey back. Without thinking, I found myself holding it, gently rubbing my thumb on the back of her hand. Michael was someone who very quickly became attached to others and relied on them. Someone like Fu would take advantage of that, give her empty pipe dreams, and only give her little bits of validation to keep her satisfied. Someone like him had no right to comment on my friendship with her. I just wanted her to be okay. There was nothing wrong with that. At least that's what I wanted to think. But maybe Takiko wasn't the only person I was using to substitute in for someone I'd lost. Toxic Yuri? What? Whatever.
Dear.
Are you going to be okay on your own? You're not going to attempt that silly little dare again, are you? Yeah, I should be fine. Really, don't worry about me. I think I'm just a little too much of a scaredy cat to do my dare anyway. Besides, I couldn't live with that reminder of her on me. I'm just scared of what you guys are thinking to think tomorrow when my truth comes out.
Of course.
No matter what it is, we'll talk through it and try to understand, okay? Okay, if I promise. Dr. Alanis will make sure of it. Right, well, if you're sure. Thank you for helping me, really. You guys just keep being so nice to me. I'm not really used to this. How long are you not used to people being nice to you? It feels like I'm being manipulated here or some shit. I don't know what I'm going to do when it eventually ends. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. Sorry. I'll stop bothering you and head to my cell now. Thank you once again, really. Michael smiled and headed back into her cell, leaving me and Smeeny standing in the hallway. When it was just the two of us, Smeeny seemed to decompress a little bit, a certain weight leaving her shoulders, a certain weakness returning to her.
Christ.
You okay? I'm just not good with this sort of thing. With what? People harming themselves. Who is? When I see people turn to that, it just reminds me of Dakota. When I saw him hooked up on all those machines, I felt angry. I felt frustrated. Mainly at the professor, but also I was angry at myself. I was so frustrated at myself for not saying anything, for not doing anything sooner, for not saying the right things. When I saw Michael with that cut, I thought maybe this time I could help in a way that wouldn't just cause more pain. So you did care about him. God, I tried to convince myself I did it to make this awful feeling in my chest go away, but I shouldn't have. It was foolish. I'm glad none of you listened to me when I was spewing all that nonsense about picking him during the hostage motive. I was angry. I was upset. I was blaming my friends because it was easier than acknowledging that I'd hurt them almost as much as that horrible professor. It was easier than admitting that I was entirely responsible for my loneliness. But I realized you can't stay in your own fantasies, in your own narratives you construct to make the truth more palatable. Reality, while often harsh and hard to stomach, is all we have to live with. If we start rejecting it, then... Smeeny looked away. Well, we've both seen what can happen. You see her as your second chance, don't you? Huh? Don't act oblivious. Everyone sees how you look at her. You're like you're looking for someone else in her smile. You look at her like you're staring at a ghost. I don't want the same thing to happen again. If I just let it happen once more, I couldn't live with myself. Just don't be stupid. That in itself is a fantasy. She's her own person with her own mistakes. Playing house with her isn't going to end well for either of you. Yes, you can trust me, I promise. I'm not stupid. Yes, you fucking are, though. Holy shit. Besides, we promised each other we wouldn't give in to this game, didn't we? I suppose you're making sure she doesn't harm herself. That I can't fault you for. Anyway, I'm rather fatigued. If you don't mind me, I'm going to excuse myself for a while. Take care, Iz. I'll see you later. I watched Smeeny leave and returned to my own cell soon after for some downtime. My own dare today was a lost cause, so I didn't really have much to do for the rest of the day. I suppose I could try to find some others who were already done with their dares, or maybe see if anyone needed help with anything. Either way, I didn't want to be stuck in my own head right now. Okay, so that was something. So I'm gonna end it here because I have to prepare for work now. So this is Danganronpa Antebellum. If you want to try the game for yourself, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe. I had to care of yourselves. I already said what I needed to say. What else is there? I feel like Taka's gonna. Is chapter 2 already the double murders already, or is that like chapter 3 in what do you call it, in the Danganronpa formula, the original game, not the fan game formula. I forget. Is chapter 2 supposed to have the double deaths already? So I'm thinking, maybe Takiko's going to die and the Takahiro. Or maybe it's possible Michael's actually the one gonna get murdered or something. So many possibilities.